and welcome to another episode on the subject of computers. This episode will give us information on the range of applications that a computer can be extended to in various fields like science and technology, business and education. I am Amrita Ghosh Kumar and the subject expert for this episode is Ms. Nazia Hussain, who is currently teaching in Bangalore University. We will begin by studying about the application of computers in science and technology. Computers in science and technology. The advent of computers has contributed greatly to the fields of science. They have allowed for the collection and the recording of vast amounts of data. They allow scientists to store information indefinitely and review it easily. Scientists and engineers use the computer as a tool to experiment, design and develop their ideas or projects. Researchers can access information from distant locations without actually having to go there. Some of the applications of computers in science, research and engineering are: intricate molecules are designed, diagrammed and manipulated using computers. Effect of earthquakes on buildings can be predicted using computers. How pollution will affect the weather can be predicted using computers. The impact of nuclear tests can be studied without actually carrying out the nuclear tests. Outer space, solar system and cosmos are explored using computers. Various three-dimensional objects can be designed, flipped, rotated, resized, viewed in detail, examined internally or externally through the computer-aided designing or CAD. Computer-aided engineering or CAE allows designers to specify the type of material to be used for each part, to calculate or determine whether the part could withstand the necessary stresses and temperatures. The first large-scale computer was called the Colossus and was used in World War II to crack the German wartime codes. As of 2010, computers can manipulate data more quickly than most people can imagine. This allows for high-speed recording of data and analysis of results. This is very useful in just about all fields of science. Data mathematics and data detection. Computers interact with science in several specific ways. The first one is dealing with collecting and processing data. This is how the Colossus was used. Computers are also used in the field of mathematics. Calculations are done that would take humans more than one lifespan to complete. The computation of the digits of pi is a good example. Finally, computers can be used as a method of detecting data. Computers can be used to detect events that would easily pass the notice of the human eye. High-speed photography can only be controlled with computer components and is a valuable asset. A computer can sample information billions of times a second, which allows for scientific detection that would otherwise be impossible. Automated machines. Automated machines are machines that are controlled all or in part by a computer. Computer automation is used mostly by industry in factories. However, it is also useful in science. Machines can be used to run automated tests and complete simple tasks. One example of a machine used in science is the robotic arm that is used to handle radioactive samples. These robotic arms allow the scientist to safely handle and test a highly dangerous sample. Data sharing. The internet, which was developed by scientists in conjunction with the government, has advanced the progress of science in many ways. The first proof of the concept was shown in 1972, and since then it has allowed for the vast dissemination of ideas and information. The internet allows for almost instantaneous sharing of data across any distance. This allows for easier collaboration with colleagues anywhere in the world. Data manipulation. Computers allow us to manipulate the data that we gather in easier ways. Most people are accustomed to this aspect of computers through a word processing program. A word processor allows us to manipulate data in the form of words. Computers in technology. Laptops or computers. Laptops and computers were used in all the stages. In research, it was used to look up articles on the internet. The Sony PD-150 camera. The camera was used in creating a short film Karma. It was an important new technology used as we could film our footage and was the most expensive piece. Internet. The internet was another important new technology used in a majority of the stages. We used websites like YouTube and search engines like Google to gain research. Blogger was used to present our work online, making it easy to make changes to work and so on. While Windows Hotmail was used for communication. If the internet was not available, most of the work would have had to be done using books from the library. The digital SLR camera. The digital camera was used to take photos of the group when in production. These images were used to place on our blogs to show us our work. It was also used to take images to use for our postcard designs, meaning it was an important piece of new technology used. The scanner. The scanner was used to scan work onto the computer. This process was fast and effective as the group uploaded images of all of our pre-production work to the computer in a matter of minutes. Mobile phones. Mobile phones were used to communicate to other group members. The groups were able to communicate with each other by sending the messages or simply by finding out where the group was meeting. This was an important new technology as it enabled the group to contact each other to inform about relevant information. Without this technology, the communication would have had to be made through email or in writing a letter. It would have been harder to keep in touch with other group members, leading to a lack of communication. The edit suite. The edit suite fits into a small room and can be used to create short films. It helps us to edit clips, play around with sounds, and put a short film together. The edit suite consists of a computer, some sound system, and two different views on the same computer monitor. Without this new technology, we would not have been able to edit any film. The flip video. The flip video was mainly used for the evaluation and recording of feedback for all postcards and short films made. How computers are used in business. Computers are everywhere, and business industries are using them. Computers are used for budgeting, accounting, billing, reporting, presentations, etc. in business. Anytime you go to a bank or to the railway reservations counter, or you pay an electricity or phone bill, you are benefiting from the power and the speed of a computer. Computers have become so deeply embedded in information processing and communication systems that almost no activity will be possible without them. The computer is now playing a vital role in the lives of people. It has revolutionized the way we are living. One cannot now imagine a world without computers, without information technology. It makes things happen quickly and in a beautiful way. It gives a virtual world itself where there are no barriers for communication, information sharing, idea sharing, etc. Every field of human activity, maybe it could be his daily life, his official life, everything is influenced under the cover of information technology. The business process is under the IT revolution, which is transforming the way we do business. The way our basic business operations like decision making, customer services, operations, marketing strategies, financial management, human resource management, etc. are being reformed with the use of computers. Most of our current day business operations are dependent on computers either partially or entirely. The basic reasons for the use of IT in business are for efficient business operations, for better managerial decision making, for gaining a competitive advantage, for business process re-engineering, for solving business problems, for globalization of business, for spontaneous activity, for office automation, for communication and collaboration, for electronic commerce, for interactive marketing, and so on. Office automation. It is defined as using the computer and communication technology to help people better use and manage information. Office automation technology includes all types of computers, telephones, electronic mail, and office machines that use microprocessors or other high technology components. There are 5 primarily technologies used in managing information in office automation: the text or written word, data as in numbers or other non-text forms, graphics including drawings, charts and photographs, audio as in telephone, voicemail or voice recognition systems, video such as captures, images, videotapes or teleconferencing. In the past, these forms of information were created using different technologies. Text was created using typewriters, charts and graphs were either hand-drawn or created using slide photography, and videotapes were used for training. Audio was limited to tape recording. Earlier, combining all these forms of data was not possible. But today, computer integrates different media to work together. Office automation systems are comprised of many distinct subsystems: text management systems, business analysis systems, document management systems, and network communication systems. Transaction processing. Most business activity involves transaction activities with suppliers, employees, or customers. Computers can make these transactions possible. The home-based worker. Now that it's so easy to connect a computer at home, more and more people are working from home. These telecommuters often work 1 or more days without the traditional commute. The same ability to communicate so easily makes home-based businesses easier to start and operate. It also provides an alternative way to talk with distant relatives with the cheapest rate with the help of internet telephony. Desktop publishing. Producing finished business literature is one of the uses of computers in business. Using desktop publishing programs or even sophisticated word processing programs, people can create sales letters, brochures, price lists, newsletters, and even book-length manuals. Financial analysis. Financial analysis is performed throughout the company, from top management to down. People can analyze investments, sales, expenses, markets and other aspects of the business using both numbers and graphs. The widespread acceptance of the internet has created a revolution in the business world, as it has paved the way for a better, effective communication system and collaborations leading to better business globally. The advantages of using computers in business. Computers for general business. In an office fully equipped with a computer network, you have the capability to communicate via the company's intranet as well as the internet. An intranet is extremely valuable. You can handle sensitive or confidential information within the confines of your company's network without concern that unauthorized users will access your organization's private network. Business computers are used for producing correspondence, processing accounting tasks and performing research functions. The advantages of computers for conducting general business transactions are numerous, one of which is ensuring higher levels of accuracy for functions previously performed by the staff. Computers for human resources. Human resource information systems called HRIS are extremely popular, and HRIS enables quick, efficient processing of applications and many other functions. HRIS systems collect data for federal, state and local reports such as equal employment opportunity forms some companies are required to send to government agencies. HRIS systems also support sorting employment data, processing payrolls, calculating employee benefits, performing human resource audits, analyzing turnover rates and collecting employee responses to opinion surveys and exit interviews. Computers for expanding business reach. Globalization is a trendy way of describing how far a company can reach its customers or how an organization can produce materials or items for end users from anywhere in the world. The introduction of computers and the internet has reduced the world to a global village where individuals, companies and countries can exchange goods and services. Computers provide cost-effective functions for the production, sales and for shipping. Manufacturing companies utilize computers for producing anything from ready-to-wear clothing to automobiles. How are computers used in business management? Computers do more than help businesses create professional-looking slides and print sales reports. Because computers can often automate time-consuming tasks that humans perform, software developers create programs that solve a variety of problems. Data management. Data management activities form the foundation for many activities that businesses perform. Computers make it possible for companies to organize and manipulate massive amounts of information productively. Larger corporations may use multiple SQL Server databases to oversee data operations, while smaller businesses might take advantage of the data manipulation features in applications such as Microsoft Access. Business websites also use database software to sell products and even give people the ability to join their sites. If you have a website, you can set up data management software yourself or hire a company to manage it for you. Office and supply management. Companies make money by buying and selling products at a profit, and computers help them manage inventory and supplies efficiently. For example, Walmart uses a sophisticated Neo Vista inventory management software system that enables the company to keep products available in stores when people need them. Computers are also useful for helping smaller businesses track and manage basic supplies such as the printer papers, pencils and even cups for water coolers. People management. Communicating with a co-worker who is sitting in the next cubicle is rarely a problem. But coordinating and managing meetings where people reside in different states can be a challenge. Computer softwares enable businesses to conduct virtual meetings where people meet over the internet and makes it possible for everyone in the business to view a common calendar. Some companies strive to increase productivity by monitoring the computers that people use. Monitoring enables companies to track billable hours and identify activities that may be unprofitable. If you do any kind of time tracking or meeting, planning, scheduling and calendar software can help you. Record keeping and accounting. When tax time arrives, you can be prepared by accessing financial records that you have kept during the year on a computer. Accounting software helps people to manage money, create budgets, track sales and monitor resource usage. Products such as QuickBooks, Quicken and NetSuite provide accounting solutions for businesses of all size. Look for accounting programs that can access the web if members in your organization need to access and share accounting information from multiple locations. You will also find spreadsheet programs useful for doing everything from creating timesheets to managing payroll. How are computers used in education? Computers are effectively used in classrooms, museums and libraries. In classrooms, computers are used to develop science projects, prepare reports, gather information and as an interactive learning tool. At library, people can directly read magazines and journals directly from the computer terminal. In museums, computers are used to explore topics in depth and receive information. Nowadays, online learning and training is possible through networks. A computer is a handy tool for many school assignments. To that end, the following sections focus on some ways you can use a computer in your studies. These include using a computer for writing, doing research, communicating with other students, calculating numeric data, creating charts or graphs, taking digital pictures, shooting videos and getting extra help. Using a word processing program for any kind of written work provides many benefits, including that you can easily correct mistakes, you can reorganize the contents of the writing, you can make formatting changes to improve the appearance of the document, check your spelling and grammar, insert graphic elements, create outlines, etc. The role of computer in education. Computers are a brilliant aid in teaching. Computers have given impetus to distance education. Computer software helps better presentation of information. Computers enable access to the internet, which is information on literally everything. Computer hard drives and storage devices are an excellent way of storing data. Quick communication between students, teachers and parents is possible. Audiovisual aids can be used in teaching. The first computer, the Atanasoff Berry computer or the ABC, was developed in 1942. Historians divide the history of the modern computer into generations, beginning with the introduction of the Universal Automatic Computer or the UNIVAC in 1951. This was the first commercial computer. Professor John Atanasoff and graduate student Clifford Berry built the world's first electronic digital computer, which included several innovations such as computing, logical arithmetic and different processing. Education is the process of acquiring knowledge. In the traditional model, people learn from other people such as your parents, teachers and employers. Many forms of printed materials such as books and manuals are used as learning tools. The positive effects of computer technology on education. Research. If a school's library is outdated or lacking in a selection of titles, a student might find it difficult to compile the necessary research for an essay or research paper. As long as the school has a computer lab, students are able to use the internet and digital encyclopedias to obtain the research they need. Globalization. When schools in different parts of the state, country or world connect, students can meet their counterparts through video conferencing without leaving the classroom. Some sites such as Glovico are used to help students learn foreign languages online by pairing a group of students with a teacher from another country. Educational games. In younger grades, teachers expose children to computers through educational games. Instead of playing board games that focus on education, students can learn the basics of spelling, counting and other early educational lessons through computer games that make learning fun. Distance education. In the past, students could take distance or continuing education classes, also called correspondence courses, at community colleges and universities. After enrolling in a course of this style, a student would receive course documents in the mail and would be required to mail assignments to his teacher at the educational institution. Web seminars. Not every school has the resources and the budget to send its students on field trips related to the course of study. Students can use the internet to virtually attend web seminars put on by museums and other educational institutions. The NASA, for instance, offers a program that allows students to talk to astronauts in space. That is all we have for you today. Hope you have understood the wide range of applications with regard to computers. We'll see you again very soon with another topic on computers. Till then, take care and bye-bye.